Well, hey guys, welcome to this video. Quick little introduction to marketing that you need to hear this message because I have seen over the years a trend. Heck, I have fallen for this trend myself in the past. And it is this. It is basically sleeping with marketing companies and not being loyal and going from bed to bed to bed, hoping that one is going to satisfy our needs. I don't know, hopefully that analogy does something for you. But I've seen this, and I've seen shops, quite honestly, leave our program, our marketing and CRM, to go to the competition because the grass looks greener over there, and then have come back to us a year later and basically been like, gosh, yeah, we fell for that. We thought that was the next big thing. And I want to make sure that you understand this. When it comes to your marketing, when it comes to your customer relations, when it comes to making ecstatic customers who buy from you when you say it's time to buy, you got to stop jumping on the trends and focus on the foundations that have worked for decades. And it's this. It is being customer centric, focusing on your customers. That is what will get you the sale. That is what will keep the customers coming back. So, like I said, I see shops going from CRM to CRM looking for the next holy grail, the next thing that's going to save them. And it always fails over time because they don't focus on being customer centric. Okay. I see shops using a new system that it heavily relies on text messaging because text messaging is the new thing. We got to market with text messaging. Customers respond to it. It's amazing. And you know what it is. But I want to remind you that your email marketing was amazing until you wrecked it. And I say that with the deepest love and sincerity. If your email marketing has stopped working, there is one person to blame. And that's not the CRM company. You see, what happens is marketers in all industries see something that's new and they jump on it. And they abuse the crap out of it. I mean, look at QR codes, okay? QR codes was going to be this huge thing. It came to the industry, and I could scan it with my phone. It could take me anywhere. And then some genius said, let's put that on a billboard where people are driving by 100 miles an hour. Let's put it on some sliding doors that slide. Every time you walk up to it, just try and scan it. What happened? It broke. It failed. Your email marketing isn't working because your customers are tired of being spammed. Maybe it's not just you, it's maybe other vendors as well. But we keep sending them crap advertising and hoping that something's going to stick and it's going to bring them in the door. Okay? So I don't care if it's text messages or emails. Pretty soon, the text messages are going to get worn out, the customers are going to opt out, and they're going to say, quit frickin' texting me. Unless you smarten up right now. Okay? So this is what I want. I want to use this analogy for you. So just imagine that I have a $50 bill in this hand and a $100 bill in this hand. What's the difference between those two bills? The obvious answer you're going to say is one is worth more than the other. Why? Why is the $100 bill worth more than the $50 bill? They are printed on the same printer. They are manufactured from the same manufacturers. They use the same ink that doesn't cost any different. Why is one worth more than the other? The message. The only reason why the $100 is worth more than the $50 is because it says so in the message. The only reason why your marketing and email marketing is failing is because of the message that you're putting in it. Okay? So let me talk about this a little bit in what I have seen in a lot of shops. The parts distributor says, hey, we have a deal. For everyone who buys a battery, we're going to give them a $20 Visa gift card. Or we're going to put shocks and struts on special. Buy 3 and get 1 for free. And what has happened is generally the shop has said, oh, fantastic, I can pass these savings on to my customers. Your will to make your customers save money is in the right place. So you go and you type up this awesome email and you send it to everyone in your database to let them know. And I'm your customer and I get this email for the battery and I go, great, you just changed that 6 months ago for me. Delete. Oh, shocks and struts, great. Yeah, you just did those about a year and a half ago. Mine are good, delete. Oh, here's another special. Oh, these guys keep sending me crap, unsubscribe. Okay? Now, the whole thing in marketing is about segmentation. Segment your lists. Segment your customers into smaller fractions and give them meaningful messages to make them buy more instead of spamming everyone, right? So as I mentioned earlier, because we are tracking and aging all the recurring services and aging them by time or miles driven per day, we can dig through your database and find the 362 customers who actually need that battery, or the 457 that need the shocks and struts, based on them doing them before and being due again, or no service, but the mileage is there enough that it needs it. All sorts of ways we can filter through that. There are other filters we can apply, such as customer loyalty, revenue. There's other filters that can be associated with that. And so when you can email or text message your customers or whatever new way we have of communicating them, maybe in the future it's chips and brains, who knows? But when we come with a meaningful message that says, you last replaced your battery 5 years ago on this date, and because these batteries typically have a 5-year lifespan, you are now due for your battery again. Or your battery is basically unreliable at this point. You should come in so we can test it. You should come in and replace it before it leaves you stranded on the road. Right? When you can come with authoritative messages specific to that customer, it has such big impact. Okay? I can't tell you, like this is now. This is marketing now. This is not the future. This is now. When I type something in Google and I visit a couple websites, I'm now displayed with ads from different companies who sell these products to trying to get me to engage and buy more because they say, oh, we know you need that. You search for diapers, so therefore we know you need them, and we have them for you. So what we're doing with you is saying, well, we know your vehicle needs this service now because you've done it before and it's due again. Or you have never done it, you've been with us long enough, someone should have done it, you need it. And when we can communicate with authority and through our relationship with our customers that way, they will buy a lot more from us. It takes a little bit more work than sending a newsletter to your entire database, but I'll tell you, it's much more effective, and your customers will not get irritated when you speak to them with authority and specificity, sure, to them. So that is a big thing with your marketing, and why tracking aging all of your parts, lubricants, and fluids by time or miles driven per day is very important for your shop and providing the best service and communication that you can to your customers. So with that, we'll see you on the next video.